We are live. Welcome to the SLOB show. What's going on, Roker?
Yay, yay. What's up?
You know, just getting ready for the Super Bowl, actually.
Aren't we all?
Is what I Are you taking the Eagles? I feel like the pick is the Eagles this year.
I am. Well, I don't want to give everything away in the first 10 seconds. But so my wife was able to get the Chiefs at like plus 975, a boosted number of plus 975.
What?
This is like, I don't know, 8-10 weeks ago.
Oh.
So I'm rooting for the Chiefs for her.
Wait, how was that ever plus 8-7? The Chiefs were like what, 15-2?
They were,
dude,
but they were never. She had them at like it was like plus 600 or something, plus 625, and it was boosted. And then she had a boost, and I said, use your boost on that. I think, and so she ended up getting plus like 975 on it. So, so I'm rooting for the Chiefs for her. I had a free bet on another app, I put that free bet on Philadelphia in the hopes that the Chiefs win for Claire.
Well, there she is. She said howdy. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, howdy, Claire. Love you.
So you're kind of backing up the bet yourself with an Eagles bet.
I'm backing the bet up in the hopes that I lose my free bet.
Yeah.
For her to win her.
Well, how much does she have down? Like $1,000?
No, yeah, right. Like, yeah, we're not. Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah,
plus
not quite, but
even $20 pays 130.
Yeah, no, exactly. So, she'll be ecstatic, and I'm telling her just hedge it and guarantee yourself some money. I said, no. and the thing is, well, she's let it ride. She's let it ride. She's let it ride this far. So take the money that you would have spent on the last 2 rounds of the playoffs, put that on Philly, and then maybe you'll get a boost on Philly and you'll have guaranteed profit.
I didn't know Claire was a degenerate.
Oh, she married me.
Well, we knew that. And you know, her marriage choices are degenerate choices.
No, she doesn't usually, but she'll get the bug every now and then.
God, I just got on, I'm in California, so there's no betting. So let's
you don't have apps there?
Well,
but you can go. But how close are you to the border where you just go and start placing bets?
Like 90 minutes.
Oh, see, yeah, 90 minutes, and you can place all the bets you want.
Oh yeah, I mean, I go to Reno, I go to Lake Tahoe, I go to wherever.
Right.
But I'm not driving 90 minutes to put in a bet.
No, but you would for the Super Bowl or something.
But I could call you. I could be like, hey, Roker, let me Venmo you $100. Can you put it on this team? I wouldn't do it, but I'm saying I do that with my brother all the time. But
no, that's true.
But let's just say I'm on an app now from someone back home in Chicago.
Oh, gotcha.
Got me hooked up on something, and that was the worst thing I could have done. Because I was playing blackjack last night.
Oh, dude, I played some 3-card poker last week.
On your phone, you mean, right?
Degenerate, yep.
It's the worst. God. Then I started playing. Do you ever this is when you know you need to like just give up on everything, reevaluate your life. I was playing roulette.
Wow.
And there's no way that's not fixed. I mean,
but here's the thing. You can kind of take solace in the fact that you don't live in a cardboard box on the street, because if you were truly a degenerate, that's where you would be right now, because it's that easy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a real degenerate, but you still, if you're playing blackjack on your phone, you feel like a piece of trash, no matter what.
Dude, they sent me an offer at this one place, and it's like, you never do offers from them, because it's like, hey, it's a free $50 Super Bowl bet, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got to play it through like 100 times before you can get a payout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you talking about, like Odds Maker or one of those?
I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but I'm just saying, don't jump for those promotions immediately. Read the fine print.
What's up, PJ White? Checking in on Instagram. What's going on? Yeah, I felt really bad about. I'm almost going to tell him just delete my account because I was playing blackjack, roulette, but I did put in some Super Bowl bets.
There you go. Well, you have to,
got,
because it's the Super Bowl. It's like not just it's the Super Bowl, it's the last NFL game of the year. So you're not going to be betting on NFL again until September. So it's like it's your last chance. The problem with the Super Bowl is there are so many bets that you can possibly make. If you don't like reel yourself in, you're never going to make a profit because you're just going to be
it's the worst.
Teetering back and forth all night, right? Because you got 20 different props down and stuff, and
we haven't even talked about squares yet. Like, I know you're in some squares. That's the biggest thing for the Super Bowl. My friend Danny Gaga and I, every year we split a $500 square. We've been doing this for a long time. So $250, that's a lot for a square.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So $250 each, and the final score pays $12,000.
Nice.
So can you imagine hitting that? That would be awesome. But we get 6 each, but that's great.
Dude, I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter about the Super Bowl that was the Raiders and the Buccaneers, like 2002, 2003.
Raiders and Buccaneers. I thought you were going to talk about the Tuck, but that was the Raiders.
No. So there's the Raiders and Buccaneers. It was when Gruden had left the Raiders and he was coaching the Buccaneers. And I had the final score. And like Rich Gannon threw an interception with like 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And the guy runs down the sidelines, and all any of the Raiders had to do was just tap him out of bounds.
Yeah.
And they were like, the hell with it. And he ran back a pick six, and I lost it.
How much did you won?
It was the final score. So the final score was everything that was left. So it would have been very decent. But I had that break. There's base, ladies and gentlemen.
Base.
I had it break. Do you remember the game in the Super Bowl when Leon Lett was running towards the end zone and who was it that knocked the ball away at like the half-yard line? Don Beebe? That saved my square.
Oh, really?
I had the quarter that saved my square.
Are you in any squares?
Oh my God.
No, I'm not in any, but I'm looking to get in a few.
Well, I could sell you some. Well, no, never mind. I don't want to do that because then this will be the year I win, and then I'll have to share the money with you. Never mind.
Wait, but you and I still have our long-standing heads or tails, right?
We're doing 20. We're doing 20, right?
20.
All right. Every year, Base and I take heads every year, so that's a standing bet every year.
And Tails has won like 30 out of the last one.
No, it's like heads and tails are like 30 and 28, something like that. Tails is 30 and tails is 30 and heads is 28.
Yeah.
But the last 15 years since Base and I've had this bet, it's been mainly tails. If you look like more recent.
I know.
I see.
Let's see. Let me ask. Let's see. What
there was a 5-year stretch where it was heads for 5 years in a row.
Yeah, that's when I was hot. What are the last 15 years of the coin toss for the Super Bowl? Give me a rundown of all the years and tell me what the last 15 is. Who won more?
Let's see if that Apple intelligence is going to kick in. My guess is I'll just go to the old 8 ball and say my sources say no.
Oh wow! In the last 15 Super Bowls, the coin landed on heads 8 times and tails 7.
I told you.
Oh, wait! I've won 3 of the last 4 years.
What are you? Base? Are you not double checking to see what?
Maybe Base just never paid me.
He just did the Jordan hedge drug.
So Base. Well, so here's what it is. You had tails.
Neither of us have paid up
on
this.
Okay, so Base, listen to this. So 2010 to 13, it was all heads. But then 14 to 17, it was tails every year. Then heads won once, and then tails won 2 in a row, heads 2 in a row. then it was tails, and then heads. So if you go back, you've won, we've probably been betting for 10 years. So the last 10, because if you take out those first 5 where heads won every year,
I think
you're
the only
definitely
time that
winning.
the only time that we've ever exchanged money on it was when I was at your uncle's house, like right
Yeah.
before you moved to Miami. Was like the only time we actually exchanged money, and I lost that bet. After that, I won like the most.
Do you guys do
You should do a juicy bet. You should do like a $50 or something this year on the coin toss.
Oh, maybe
base is
not.
out of work?
Oh,
I was gonna
sorry.
say,
Make it 5.
We'll
Make it a
keep
gentleman. Make it a gentleman's bet.
it may
No,
be
we'll
a,
keep it at
it
20.
may be a Jersey Mike stew pod. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll keep it at 20 base. We'll just every year it's 20.
Abe, bet.
Yeah, it's it. Locked in. If you like this year, I'm not, because my Uncle Rick has a Super Bowl party every year, and he wasn't going to do it this year. And then when he decided to do it, flights are like $900. So I'm not going now this year. Are you?
Where does he live?
In New Lenox.
You got an uncle that lives in New Lenox? First I'm hearing of this. You're probably there all the time, aren't you?
Didn't you
All the
come to
time.
you came to my party right when I left to go to Miami?
Probably not.
I don't think he did.
He didn't come. I know he was invited. It was a surprise party, and then I worked there like less than a year.
I
So it
do
wasn't-
remember going to one party of yours. I don't know if it was at your mom's house or something. I don't know. I do remember going to one party, but
Was it in New Lenox? Because
I
it
don't
was
know.
his house.
What year did you leave to go to Miami?
2006.
I don't know.
Maybe
I'm pretty sure you were there. I think I have pictures of you. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
You're a dude. I wouldn't have remembered anyway.
You have a photo. Anything with a female though, you have photographic memory.
That's
We
right.
were at Cherry Red on July 2nd. You're like Mary Lou. What's her name? Mary Lou Henner, or whatever the fuck her name.
That's right. Yes, that is. It is Mary Lou Henner. Photographic
Mary Lou-
memory.
But what
Do you
it's
remember-
what it's dudes, he has like stoner's memory.
Exactly. Like for instance, Base's brother worked security at the apartment, and you never acknowledged him once that it was Base's brother.
I
You're like,
didn't
"Oh,
know.
He told you every time. He's like, I'm Base's
Oh.
brother. You're like, oh.
Again, there you go. I told you. If you're a dude, I don't know.
One bottle of Crystal Skull, please.
I let that
Josh
girl
pulls
in.
Josh with
Yes.
those $90 bottles of Crystal Skull vodka every time.
I'll be in the bedroom. Yes. Those were the days.
But yeah, with guys, you don't remember anything. But the ladies,
No,
it's like,
not really.
man. Oh,
That's
Mary
right.
Lou Henner. She told me, she comes up to me, she's like, do you eat a lot of dairy? And I'm like, yeah, every day at Dunkin' Donuts, I get like extra cream and all this shit. She's like, you should probably stop drinking that. Like, in other words, I'm going to die or something. But I only drink black coffee now. So thank you to Mary Lou Henner.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
What would possess Mary Lou Henner? Like, I'm assuming this is during a commercial break or something. What would
No, 'cause
possess Mary Lou Henner to just turn to you and go, do you drink a lot of dairy? Were you?
She just said it.
You must have been farting in the studio, man.
No,
Or
she could tell
something.
from my face. She said from my face. She could tell.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
crazy. She'll say like, no, I remember, she's like, I remember meeting you on July 7th, 2014, or, that's what she does. You were wearing a black shirt, which isn't hard to, guess with me, but like, oh, you were wearing Reebok black top shoes. Like, she knows everything.
Yeah.
It's
There's a great interview with her. Do you remember the Bob Costas show Later?
Oh yeah.
Used to come on after the late. No, what was it? What's the show after the Tonight Show? There used to be Late Night. Used to come on after Late Night. It was Later. And Bob Costas asks her something like, tell me about, June 12th, 1974. And she turns beet red because it was the day she lost her virginity. It was-
His name was Roy.
He was wearing a black shirt.
That's right. And he drinks a lot of dairy.
Roker, I'm just thinking about certain things that I've witnessed with you. Could you imagine if you had graphic memory of the stuff you've done?
I have the opposite. I have the opposite. Like I said, whenever I hear a Roker story, I'm hearing it for the first time because I don't ever remember any of it.
I feel like you don't drink
Yeah,
like that
remember that
anymore,
party?
do you?
I went to my going away party when I went to Miami. That huge going away party I had. Yeah, I guess
I will
so.
say,
I
I
don't know.
will say the tall tale side that Rooker has no idea what's going on a drinking night is when he'll start looking at his hands like he's never seen them before.
Oh yeah, he's
Where
like
did they
this.
come?
He does this, right?
Like an infant that recognize. What is this? What is this? Yeah.
I have a few days left before I go on my little drinking sabbatical.
Where are you going?
No, I'm gonna stop drinking from
Oh,
the
that's
day
right.
after from the day after
That's
the Super Bowl until St. Patrick's Day.
You know what's funny, Roker? I was talking about there's a new naked boat ride. Did you see this? It's a
No,
cruise. It's a naked cruise. And I
like a
was talking about
Caribbean cruise, or you're
yeah,
talking about like
like
Chicago
yeah,
River.
no, like they go to the Bahamas, I think.
Okay, yeah, I know they have like
And
swinger cruises and stuff like that.
it's funny because I was talking about on my my afternoon show, I was like, you know, people who go to naked events, and I thought of you, are are never
Thank
the
you.
people you want to see naked.
Not
Because
really.
like
No.
because you always said like you're like there's the nude side and the prude side. And you're always out there with your balls and everything, and like you didn't care about anything. But I don't necessarily want to see you or any of us naked. So like
Dude,
it's not like Megan Fox walking around.
I
It's
was at
you.
I was I was I was on V103. We were broadcasting from hedonism. The PD's there, the program, the operations manager's there, everyone. Barry Mayo's there. I'm like, see ya. Off to the nude side.
Oh, they
I
were on
don't
the
care.
prude side.
But that's the thing. You say like the people who are nude are not people that you're going to want to see nude. That's what gives those people the courage to go nude. They're like, oh, if he can do it, anybody can do it.
That's true. So do you get laid? Do people
Unless it's the grotto at the Playboy Mansion, I don't expect any place to be the spot I want to see them naked at.
but when you go in the grotto, it's like David Spade, it's Corey Feldman, Pauly Shore. It's all you're expecting.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill Cosby, Drew, what's his name from The Price is Right? Drew Carey. Yeah.
Bob Barker.
Yeah, Bob Barker. Ray Combs is in there. Richard Dawson.
Oh, wow. It's
the dude from
it's
Home Improvement.
Big game show event over at the Playboy Mansion.
Pat Sajak.
Louis Anderson.
No, he's not in that pool. He's in a different hot tub.
Oh, that's right. He's not at that pool.
So what's on tap, Roker, for your Super Bowl? What's the fee? Like I know Claire's putting something together.
Yeah, I think we're just I was gonna talk to her about it later tonight. We're definitely doing wings.
Nice.
But whatever else she wants is fine. Here's the thing. Here's my tip though about Super
Wait, hang on. I love how you say anything else she wants. She's the one who's making everything.
Yes,
So
no,
like
I know, but she's a very giving person. So if I said I wanted lobster and spaghetti, she would make lobster and spaghetti. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was just an example. And they're like, ooh. So
you should see what I'll be eating later.
The only thing I really want are wings. I can't really pig out because I gotta be at work in a meeting at 8:30 in the morning on Monday, which sucks. Yeah. So, but the thing about you got to be careful about when you're like ordering wings, pizza, stuff like that, when you're ordering it on Super Bowl Sunday, is that the volume and it's these restaurants Super Bowl as well. And the thing is, they're going through such volume of food that the quality has to drop. There's no way that it can be the same consistency that it usually.
Oh yeah, and
my opinion. So you're better off kind of doing it at home if you can.
Or if I get the sliders from White Castle, like a crave case around noon, I should be safe.
Yeah, well, White Castle. I mean, there's no. Yeah, you don't have to worry about White Castle. You know,
quality
of White Castle slipping.
right there.
Base, what are you gonna have for us? Because I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Because I normally go to my uncle's house. Now I'm kind of like not positive because I've been invited to a party, but it's like I don't, some people I don't know. Do I want to be around that?
An old neighbor of mine bought a house, so he's having like a party come over. So I am going to bring a crave case, and he's doing like a nachos taco bar type place.
Just some random guy like that. You're going to his house?
No, I've known him for like 10 years.
10? That's not enough years to go to a Super Bowl party.
Well, I'm sorry, Abe, who I've known for over 20 years. I've only seen once every 7, isn't out here to invite me to his new Lennox party.
Yeah, just finding out he's got relatives in Lennox.
Ace, you're invited every year. I don't know what you're talking about. You've come before.
I have been before, but I haven't, except for recently, I haven't seen you in like 7 years.
That's on you.
Roker, is that on me? Is that on me, Roker?
That's not on you. We all know. We all know what the deal is. Like, he comes on the show like he comes on the show and goes, "Man, I was just in Chicago for 2 weeks," and like, you were really okay.
Nice. When I lived there, you guys weren't hanging out.
3 videos of restaurants right by my crib. Oh man, where were you? Where were you?
You want me to just drop in?
Yes.
No, I don't want anybody to drop in.
Roker's naked eating.
You don't want to drop in on me for sure.
Eating hush puppies or some shit, laying on his stomach naked. Like, I don't want to see that. He doesn't want me there.
We know you all enough not to just drop in, buddy. Don't you worry. That we're not surprising.
I got snacks and a remote control just laying on my chest.
Do you really do that or no?
Relaxing. What?
Do you really lay like that?
Do I sound like I'm kidding?
Oh.
I was like that like 45 minutes ago.
So you have
I got to go upstairs and do the SLOB show.
But you lay shirtless with snacks?
No, I actually have a blanket on, and it's on the blanket. It's an old Bears blanket.
Wait, what? Like sandwich, like little sliders?
Why are you trying to visualize this, Abe? I'm a slob. When I am at home, I am being a slob. I only have so much time in the day to myself. I'm going to relax.
But wait, you don't.
I put this shirt on for the show. Okay.
Whoa, Roker, I think you're getting way too offended for the kind of show that we're running here. Abe has already got on record by saying he gets into his underwear when he eats anything. So I think
Ray just said he only has a shirt on. Roker, stand up to prove you have pants on right now.
I have shorts on. I got shorts. I got shorts on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just shorts.
See those legs real quick.
There you
go. Oh, nice.
I was in a Zoom meeting with my boss, and I got up to stretch my legs, and I'm like, "Oh, let me move over to the side. I don't know what part of my body you're looking at right now. I apologize."
But wait, just if you don't mind, Roker, the snacks on your chest, like what are they?
You don't mind.
Are they brownies?
Whatever. I still got bins from the candy convention. It could be candy. It could be chips. It could be candy bars. It could be beef Slim Jims. It could be anything.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm no, but at least when I go home, like I said, I take the shirt right off, and anything, like if I go to Jersey Mike's, this shirt comes right off. I throw it on the side, make sure nothing touches it. I'm sitting there. You don't want to walk in on me shirtless eating a sandwich.
Are you doing the latex glove thing? We're doing latex gloves, Abe, when you're in this process?
I do gloves if I'm eating Flaming Hot Cheetos, if I'm touching chicken, like raw chicken.
Gloves. You become Dexter all of a sudden, lay the white sheet down in a kill room.
I have like 1,000 plastic gloves. Sometimes you need them.
Get comfortable, people. Sometimes it's just watch the Super Bowl at home and just be comfortable.
There is something to that, by the way.
There is something to it. Absolutely.
Since I don't care about I'm really upset. Like I really wanted the Bills to get in, and I would have preferred the Lions. Like this is the worst option for me.
I put in a bet for Bills. I put in I said Lions Bills just because like the world would have exploded. That would have been like an awesome matchup.
That would have been great. Let me see what the bets are.
A possible three-peat's kind of cool. I kind of want to see it get done.
The two bets that I currently have are the coin toss. I have $50 on heads. And then how
many different people do you bet that with?
You and Danny Gaga, but I also put it on I'm now set up base. Even though California it's illegal to bet on sports, I'm now set up with an app.
Are you getting even money on the app, or are you minus 110?
It's like regular. It's like the same thing you would bet,
So it's minus 110. You're
getting. The people I'm betting with will probably bash your brains in if you don't pay. So it's a little bit, the guys I'm betting with, you don't put the money up front. You pay on the back end.
That's right. That's right.
And they work everything digital too. So I also did bet because Zach why the fuck are all the Kings following, or all the Bulls are following me to Sacramento? DeRozan and Levine are both here now.
There you go. Wow. Lucky you.
So the You saw Lonzo Ball just sign a new deal with the Bulls, right? 2 years
extension. So stupid.
I didn't. That must have happened in the last couple hours. I had not seen that. Sign the guy that's played 8 games in 3 years.
But he signed 2 years, $20 million. The second year is a team option, so it's a pretty $10 million in the NBA is like nothing. So if he plays okay,
but if you're gonna sell Zach LaVine and you're going to start getting rid of assets, get rid of all of them.
That means they couldn't get anything. They couldn't get anything for him.
Now maybe
Jimmy Butler can go. They can get Lonzo.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler just got traded to the Warriors. You see that?
Was that a three-team deal? That's what I was hearing. It was possibly going to be
Andrew Wiggins and some other stuff.
No,
the other bet I have right now is I took the Kings because I thought Levine might play well today.
Yeah, I was busy eating Jimmy John's and snacking with a remote control, so I've missed all these NBA trades in the last 2-3 hours.
I have the Kings.
It's the only entertaining thing about the NBA right now.
You what, Base?
It's the only entertaining thing about the NBA right now.
All the trades.
Yeah.
Well, I need the Kings to come back. It looks like. See, this is the problem. I wasn't gambling at all, and now all of a sudden I have this app.
That's right.
It's not good. It's not good for me at all. I might.
Well, after Sunday, you'll only have basically the NBA to bet on. Although I try and bet on the last few years, I've always bet on somebody getting a hole-in-one on 16 at the Waste Management at the at the Coliseum hole.
And you hit that ever?
Yeah, and you used to be able to get good odds on it, but it's become so popular. It's like the best odds I can find on are plus 250 now. Used to be able to get plus 700.
See, that's a real degenerate when you have to find the odds. You're like, you have all the apps.
Exactly.
On a hole-in-one of the Waste Management.
Yep.
That's
smart.
Yep.
And when I decided to reevaluate my life is when I started betting on the hole-in-one.
On the hole-in-one and the hole 16 and the Waste Management in Phoenix. Yeah.
We'll revisit you if you're betting on the 3-point contest in the WNBA. We'll have a chat with you.
That's right. On the Pro Bowl. Yeah.
So Roker as the Yoda, as the Yoda of the Roker is the king, the Yoda of the Slob show. Base and I are like Luke Skywalker types. We default to you, Roker. What are your Super Bowl tips for the listeners?
As far as food, as far as betting, as far as what?
Food.
Well, I already gave a few of them. I say, watch out for the consistency of what you're gonna get, because they're, your favorite wing place is gonna have to be pushing out so many wings that the consistency is gonna suffer. You want to make sure that your food is good food. You just don't want to have food, especially if it's a party and you're having people over, right? So, like I said, there's something to be said for just kind of chilling at the crib one year and just doing it all yourself and eating all the things you want to eat and just having fun.
No
judgment. Yep. Don't have to go over to anybody's house. Don't have to bring a gift. Don't have to do any of that stuff.
Any deals you could tell people about that you might know of that we don't know about?
I'm trying to think of any deals, and I don't think I've come across any. There'll be deals. You'll get a lot of deals coming up when Lent starts.
Oh yes,
That's when you'll start to see a lot of meat deals. Since people won't be eating meat, that's when those meat deals will start coming up.
The meat deals.
Here's the thing. So, and another thing is, if you do like wings, get them now because they're going to go through the roof, just like eggs going through the roof because of the bird flu.
Oh, geez.
So get it now if you like them because it's gonna explode. Already it's like $6 for a dozen eggs around here.
I've seen them even higher than that, like $7, $8. It's
They
crazy.
said
I went and got some at Sam's Club and went and bought some, and then like a day and a half later they were sold out of all they've been sold out every time I checked.
They have said that the Waffle House is now charging 50 cents surcharges per egg. If you get, what is that?
Well, they have to.
I believe that.
They're way up in price. That damn bird flu.
So my tip would be, because the Sam's Club and the Costco's of the world are probably not going to raise their price on their rotisserie chickens.
Oh, that's a good tip.
So the rotisserie chickens at Costco and Sam's are going to be the play.
Can I add in something
for the near future?
Let me add this in. The Walmart rotisserie chickens, I think, are better than Sam's Club and Costco.
Smaller.
Oh, is it smaller? Because they have a lemon pepper
bird. It's a smaller bird.
It's like $5 though.
You were saying it was like a lemon pepper kind, which I've never heard before.
Yeah, it's lemon pepper at Walmart. It's very good. It's like $6, like $5.95.
That's pretty.
But don't you get two? Isn't it 2 for $8 at Jewel or something?
But the thing is, when you have the Costco and Sam's Club, when you have like the rotisserie chickens and the hot dog with the drink.
Oh yeah.
If those prices ever change, there'll be a riot. They know that those are two things that they can never change the price on. So even as the price of poultry skyrockets because of the bird flu, they probably will not raise the price of those rotisserie chickens at Sam's.
Well,
and Costco
they said they like it. They like it that cheap because it makes you come all the way to the back of the store, and by the time you get to the back of the store,
that's it. You end up leaving out with like a 36 pack of Rice Krispie treats anyway. So it's like,
my problem is at Costco, I buy the gallon of Mexican corn dip. I buy the gallon of like artichoke dip, right? And then you eat it for 2 days, and then I never touch it. I'm like, oh God, I'm sick of this fucking artichoke dip. But you just never go back, and then I have to throw it out.
That brisket one is good.
That's exactly what they're hoping for you to do. That's exactly
it. Smokehouse brisket dip that they have at Costco. It's really good.
What?
Yes.
Hang on. This is wait,
what? You ever had the one, Roker?
Hey, this is breaking news here. Say this again, Bass.
There is a smokehouse brisket dip from Costco, and it's outstanding.
And it has brisket in it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on. I've never heard of this, Bass.
Prepare to have your mind
Costco
blown.
app is brutal.
Smokehouse brisket. Are you sure it's not? Is it Sam's or Costco?
Costco.
Hang on here, Bass. We have just heard breaking news from Bass that Costco has is this it? Is it small?
No, it's a decent size.
Hang on, Bass.
Taste of the South smokehouse beef brisket dip.
Oh, Taste of the South. Okay, I see it. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I typed in brisket dip on the Costco app. I got a 1.6 carat diamond ring popped up. Arm & Hammer baking soda popped up. Toilet paper popped up. No dip, no brisket.
Right here.
No dip, no brisket, no ham, no burger. That one right there. The one the one the mouse is on. That's it.
Wow.
It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
And how much brisket's in there? What's it mixed with?
It's cream cheese. What else is there?
But I don't see Bates, I don't see much brisket. Are you supposed to add your own brisket?
No, it's just all mixed in there.
It looks like a bunch of cream cheese to me, fellas. I don't know about you. Broker, what are you looking at?
Well, what? Well, it's just a picture of the container.
I know, but based on that,
I mean, I'll take Base's word for it. Give it a try.
How much is in there? I want to know how much is in there, Base.
It's a decent amount. It's a decent amount.
I'm not seeing any.
The website's not giving you an actual size of what the Costco is, but is it good? Would I lie to you?
No, I don't think you would lie, but God, it sounds delicious. What do we dip in this thing? Crackers? Chips?
No, you're doing the tortilla chips. You're doing the same kind of things you would do like a spinach artichoke dip. It's delicious.
I might go to Costco right now, honestly. Where is it in the same section with the artichoke dip and everything?
Yeah, it's all those other dips, yeah.
Oh my, I'm going to Costco right now, honestly.
I keep forgetting it's open by you.
I think they close at 9.
Yeah, right. Our Costco's have been closed for 2 hours.
I think the gas station's closed over there now.
Right.
You know, it's funny. I was getting Costco gas yesterday, and the pump, it was just, you ever have one of the ones where you like jerk it and it goes whoosh, 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 like it doesn't hold?
Yes.
And it's, all the time.
So,
or it spits back out at you.
So there was this, I pulled up to the next pump, and there's an old lady. I'm like, whoa. This pump doesn't work. I was very nice to tell her. And then she started telling everyone else it didn't work. So we all helped each other. Which I thought was very nice.
I'm glad. I'm so happy for you.
And then I went and told the Costco employee, I'm like, let me get to the bottom of this. And then he helped out, the last person that was stuck at that pump.
Let me get to the bottom of this. This needs to be addressed.
I'm buying, hang on. What's it called again, Base?
Smokehouse brisket dip.
All right, because I'm going to go buy this right now. Because it looks, and you're saying it's delicious.
It's delicious.
And you eat it cold.
You can eat it cold or you can heat it up. Either
Why would you heat it up?
Like spinach artichoke, just warm dip is always good.
Grab it from the back, because that's going to have the one with the longest dates.
Right,
on it.
that's it.
Will be in the back. Always grab it from the back.
A little sweet, and a little spicy. That's my favorite combo. God damn it.
I guess his diet is over.
Oh, I gained almost all that weight back.
I guess the days of the lettuce wraps are gone. Apparently,
I gained back. So I lost 15. I probably gained back 10-ish. And I went back to my old ways. I fell off the wagon, of course.
Too much dairy. I can see it in your face.
Exactly.
That's right.
Mary Lou Henner.
That's right. I hope Mary Lou Henner isn't watching. She'd be so disappointed.
You know what though? Let's say I fall off today. I could always get back on tomorrow. That's the way I live life now.
You never feel bad. Is that your motto?
Yeah, you can't change your life today,
but tomorrow's a good day to start.
But it's today, yeah. But it's a very good day to start. And on that, fellas, we will wrap it up. We will. Any last tips before we go? Is that it?
Well, who did you say your pick was?
I mean, how do you pick against the Chiefs? And it's what, -1? It's the Chiefs -1.
That's what I'm saying. The Eagles have the better team.
I'm not betting it. So,
but how can you pick against Mahomes and Reed? And until they don't do it,
yeah. And it's -1. So even if they lose by 1, it's a push.
And don't forget, the Chiefs have the best player on the entire league on their team. The referees.
Exactly. That's true. I think the Eagles are going to win, honestly. But
no way. The Chiefs are going
to win. I wouldn't put money on it. I mean, I just can't, because
Taylor Mahomes, 3 feet, Mahomes, the face of the league. The Eagles have to blow them out to win this one, and then proposing to Taylor Swift after the game. That's what's going to happen. Red Gatorade all over Andy Reid.
Well, they have to win in order for him to do that. I can't see Kelsey doing that after a loss.
Not after a loss.
I can't see him doing that, being dragged off on a stretcher in the third quarter.
If they lose, Taylor Swift is showing up in Saquon Barkley's games from here on out.
Oh,
yeah, great. Exactly. She'll be up on the podium with Saquon. He'll be holding her up.
She would probably write a better. She'd probably write a better album.
The trophy will be on the ground, and they'll be holding up Taylor Swift.
Fly, Eagle, fly.
Now that'd be great if she made out with Saquon Barkley after the game.
So good.
Like, sorry, Travis.
There'd be heads exploding across the country.
All right, fellas.
Now that I'd bet on. I'd place a bet on that one.
That's what I'm putting money on. That Taylor Swift ends up with Saquon Barkley or Jalen Hurts.
Make my night. Make my night.
All right, fellas. We will be back next week.
Later.